Getting started with this amazing journey called reading needs some preparations. In this world of digitalism, being successful as a reader needs much more than a pretty good hard work. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys 7 practical tips for beginners in reading. So let's get started. Number 1 is to start with a fiction. There are so many people all around this world who have failed to be a consistent or effective reader, or who do not like books or reading only because the first book they've ever read is such a crap. There are a lot of books all around this world which sucks, and for beginners, non-fiction or self-help books will be a kind of boring at first. That is quite understandable because there are a lot of non-fiction books that sucks, including The Power of Positive Thinking that I felt it sucked for me. Don't take it seriously, okay? The only remedy to this sucking is to get started with a fiction, and a fiction which will really pull you in. If you're a better person in English, get started with Harry Potter books, which is a really great recommendation of all time, and get started with books that have soul, and Alchemist is also one of the best recommendations for beginners. But I warn you that do not start with Chetan Bhagat books. I know that so many Indians start reading with Chetan Bhagat books, and I know it's a pretty bad habit. So do not start with Chetan Bhagat books. I will talk about his books in detail in another video that's coming up. So number 1 is to start with a fiction, and number 2 is to practice speed reading from the beginning itself. I found out about speed reading only a couple of months ago, and that really helped my reading speed, and that really helped the number of books that I'm reading in 1 month. The thing is that while we are reading, there's a lot of time difference between what our eyes read and the inner voice that comes from inside us. The thing is, this inner voice which comes inside us, you may have noticed that this inner voice will really make our reading slows down. So the thing is to take a pen like this, or pen or pencil or whatever like this while you're reading, and to move that pen along the lines, and your eyes will follow that pen, thus making the information much more catchable and making your reading speed much more better. Number 3 is to find your place and your time. For each one of us, there is a golden place and golden time when we will be more interested to do things which we love. So for me, for example, it's my terrace of my house from 4 to 6 p.m. in the evening. During this time, I won't get up from my reading. I won't get up from my book during this time. And for each one of us, there is a golden place and golden time. So find that for your reading, and it will be much more helpful. Tip number 4 is to do summaries. Most of us do not remember what we are reading at first in the beginning stage, and the remedy or the tip is to do summaries of books that you have read. That is to take a notebook like this, or a diary, or whatever that is convenient, and to write down the story of the book. I will give you a pretty good format, that is, write the heading, write the name of the author, write the small profile of the author, and write the summary, and also write the review and rate the book if you want, and write down good phrases or touching lines that you found from the book, and write the characters, main or not so main characters that will make you remember of the story, and write down the characters, and yeah, that's it. That is a pretty simple format of writing summaries, and that is a really good thing. Number 5 is to start or end the day by reading. It's pretty simple. Early morning birds can read a couple of pages in the morning, and night owls like me can read a couple of pages during night time. It will be more helpful and make a better reader of yourself. If I skip reading before going to bed a day, that night will be a terrible nights of horror dreams. It's always so true in my case. Number 6 is do not try to read a book that you may not like. This is the biggest mistake that beginners make. They will take a book without learning about that book, and either they will, if it is a terrible book, either they will try to read it completely and tells that this book sucks, or else they will shut it down and tells that this book sucks, reading and books are not for me. That is also not a good pretty good habit. To escape this situation, read book reviews or watch book reviews in YouTube or booktubes and try to understand about the book that you like to take, or first make a good choice at first. That's the only idea here. And last but not the least is to get inspiration. It's natural that we may feel tired or we may feel bored by reading at some point, but if you have a desire to be a reader as you wish, try to get inspiration from all around you. That is, in this world of social media, it is so easy to get inspiration. Subscribe to booktubers, watch their videos, follow bookstagrammers, know what they're doing. It's all great books that they're reading, and yeah, that's it. That's the inspiration. I hope that these tips helped you. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and share this video if you may feel it is helpful for your friends or family, and share your feedbacks by the comments box down below, and subscribe to my channel to get more bookish and book reviews, bookish videos and book reviews furthermore in the future. Yeah, I mean that. So this is Pooja Ravindran signing off till I come up with another bookish video. Bye bye.